Hello guys, in today's video we're going to be talking about the S8 and the S8 Plus, the reasons you should want to buy this phone, but also the questions that you need to ask yourself before actually buying it. We're going to get straight into the video. The first and most important reason why you should want to buy this phone is the camera. The camera is the same sensor as the S7 and the S7 Edge, and if you've ever used one of those phones, you'll know that it's one of the best cameras ever put on a smartphone. Now, the image processing is revamped, so in theory you should get even better photos and videos in low light. The second thing that should be something that draws you to this phone is the iris scanner and the face recognition, which are new ways of unlocking your device, and by the video demos that we saw, they're extremely fast and extremely efficient. And in addition, you also have a fingerprint scanner which you can use on your phone. Now, it's placed right next to the camera, right where the heart rate monitor was in the S7 and the S7 Edge. If you don't have a problem with this, then you can also use the fingerprint scanner, but most people, I'm guessing, won't, because it will leave smudges on the camera, and also it's not exactly in the right spot because it's quite a big phone and most people don't have that big hands. Even in the video presentation, the guy that shows the phone uses two hands. The next thing is the display. The display on the S8 is 5.8 inches and the display on the S8 Plus is 6.2 inches. Both of them are 2K displays, and both of them support HDR. So if you consume a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of movies on your phone, this is definitely the phone to get. The next thing is the design, which is similar to the S7 Edge, but also quite different. For example, now there's no physical home button and the fingerprint scanner is moved to the back. And instead of a physical home button, you have screen-on buttons, but also there's a tactic engine behind the display which enables you to feel like you're pressing something. And also the edge is not so severe, so you won't feel it as sharp as on the S7 Edge. Now, the last thing is all of the other features, like Bixby, that's the virtual AI, then also the ability to connect your phone with a dock, which enables you to use it as a desktop, make micro SD expansion, a headphone jack, and also headphones that come with the phone bundled. They're worth $99. So in essence, you also save money. Now, I know most of you won't buy any new headphones that come, and you'll use those that come with the phone, as I do in most cases. These are the headphones that came with the phone. Now, I also got the MPOW Magneto headphones, which are pretty good and are great for running, but in most cases I still use the phone's headphones or the ones that came bundled in. So you're going to save money with this. The last feature is, of course, the fact that the phone is still waterproof. Now, I know in most cases you won't take pictures underwater, but it's still nice to have. Now, these are all the positives of the phone. As with every other phone, this one also has questions that you need to ask yourself before buying it. The first is, do you need a phablet? Because both the S8 and the S8 Plus are strictly in the phablet category. The first one has 5.8 and the second 6.2 inch displays. Even though they're not as big as other phones that with that screen size, still they're quite big phones. So I would advise you to take it in the hand, don't pre-order a phone, and instead wait so you'll see it in store, and if it fits right in your hand and you've used a big phone before, this will be no problem. But if you're used to small phones like the S7, the regular one, or if you're used to an iPhone 7 regular edition, this might not be the phone for you simply because of the size of the phone. The next thing is if you're ready for an edge phone, if you're ready for the price, if the screen breaks. Just for some correlation, I used to own an S7 Edge and it was great at all. The battery was great, the screen was great, the design was great, until the screen broke. I dropped my phone and it broke. I had a case on it, but it doesn't always protect the phone. Now, I was fine with it until it broke completely. Then I needed to change the display. When I went to check how much it will cost me, it would have cost me $250 if I wanted to repair the device. Now, imagine if it costs me that much for an S7 Edge, which had a relatively small screen considered to the ones that they have now, how much it will be for the S8 and for the S8 Plus. If you don't have a problem with this, if you're not too rough on your phone, and if you, let's use the term, baby your phone, then sure, get this phone. But if you don't, then maybe this isn't the phone for you, and you should be looking like something like the LG G6, which has a regular display. Now, the next thing is the battery life. Are you ready for the battery life that you're going to get? I wouldn't expect to get anything more than 3.5 hours of screen on time on the phones, because the S8 has a 3000 mAh battery and the S8 Plus has a 3500 mAh battery. Now that's not a small size, but when you consider the size of the displays, it's not all that big. So if you're willing to buy this phone, at least wait for the tests from reviewers, so you'll see how much the battery will be and how much the screen on time will be on these phones. If that's enough for you, then go right ahead, because it also has fast charging and wireless charging, so you'll be able to top up pretty quickly. The last, most important question you need to ask yourself is, do you own an S7 or an S7 Edge? If the answer to that question is yes, then don't buy this phone. Although it has a lot of great features, most of them are also going to come to the S7 Edge and S7. It also already has micro SD expansion, it already has fast charging, it already has wireless charging. The things that it lacks, at least in the feature department, are the Bixby AI, which may come to this phone, I'm not sure about that, and the ability to dock your phone with a display. But let's be honest, most people won't use that feature. If you're really going to use that feature, then go right ahead and buy this phone. But if you won't, then that shouldn't be a selling point for you. I would advise you to buy an S7 or an S7 Edge if you want an Edge phone, and use that and wait for the S9. That has been my recommendation to you, and some food for thought, the question that you need to ask yourself before buying this phone. If you've been happy with the video, leave a thumbs up. If you have some constructive criticism, leave it down in the comments, and that'll be all for now. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.